Imagine a love where you are respected, cherished, and pursued without sacrificing your self-worth. Discover the secrets to transforming your dating life into one of dignity, strength, and lasting attraction. Say goodbye to unrequited love and hello to self-empowerment. Empowered in Love isn't just another dating guide, it's a journey into discovering your worth, embracing confidence, and finally understanding how to attract the right kind of love. Written by Bruce Bryans, a seasoned relationship expert, this audiobook is designed for women who are done with the exhausting chase and are ready to build genuine connections without playing mind games or compromising on who they truly are. Through strategic insights and actionable advice, learn how to attract relationships that respect your boundaries and foster mutual admiration. Focus points. The power of self-love. Discover why self-love is your foundation for finding fulfilling relationships. Embracing mystery. Learn the art of being selectively unavailable to maintain intrigue and respect in dating. Understanding true commitment. Find out why the right man never has commitment issues and how to stop fearing this red flag. Choosing confidence over games. Understand how confidence and authenticity are far more effective than outdated dating tactics. Leaving the past behind. Why letting go of past relationships is crucial to welcoming new, healthier ones. The flexible approach to dating. Embrace a balanced, adaptable outlook to dating that keeps you in control yet open to connection. Unconditional love and self-respect. Realize your worth, and discover why you deserve to be loved unconditionally. Learning outcomes. By the end of this audiobook, listeners will be able to recognize and build on their inherent value and develop a strong foundation of self-love. Attract respectful, authentic partners by embracing confidence and setting healthy boundaries. Avoid dating pitfalls by understanding the truth behind commitment issues and respecting themselves first. Approach dating with flexibility and confidence, maintaining self-respect and self-worth above all. Cultivate a mindset that attracts true love by prioritizing emotional health and inner peace over the thrill of the chase. Empowered in Love offers a fresh perspective on dating, shifting the focus from chasing to self-empowerment and connection building. Bruce Bryans' insights encourage women to seek a love that respects, nurtures, and celebrates them. Focus point 1. Quit the chase, embrace the journey instead. If you're drawn to this topic, it's likely because you're tired of attracting the wrong kind of partners and repeating old patterns. You're ready to find a relationship that honors your worth. Never Chase Men Again offers an inside look at the dating game through the perspective of someone who understands what really drives attraction and commitment. Imagine a dating life free from second-guessing and overthinking. Instead of wondering what he's thinking or strategizing every response, you'll focus on what truly matters, becoming the confident, self-assured person that naturally draws the right kind of partner to you. By shifting your attention to building your self-worth and inner confidence, you create a magnetic allure that makes men want to pursue and invest in a relationship with you. Dating can often feel like an emotional whirlwind of excitement, anxiety, and sometimes disappointment. We endure these ups and downs because we're all searching for that deep, meaningful connection. However, by taking a step back from the exhausting chase, you're giving yourself the space to break away from the common cycle of mismatches and emotional setbacks. Bruce Bryans emphasizes that everyone makes dating mistakes, but the key to finding lasting love is learning from these experiences. Maybe you've jumped too quickly into things and unknowingly put pressure on the relationship. Or perhaps you've played hard to get, only for him to lose interest and move on. By identifying and breaking free from these recurring patterns, you can avoid past mistakes and approach dating with a fresh, empowered mindset. This shift will not only help you feel more confident but also naturally attract the type of partner you truly deserve. Focus point 2. Confidence, your most powerful asset. Confidence is your strongest tool in relationships. It shows that you value yourself and won't settle for anything less than respect and genuine care. A confident woman isn't swayed by mind games, nor does she waste her energy on someone who doesn't see her worth. Developing this confidence means reaching a point where you can effortlessly walk away from any situation that fails to meet your standards, reinforcing that you deserve to be treated with respect. True confidence is consistent. It's not just about appearing self-assured in conversation, it's about upholding your boundaries in every interaction. This means that if you don't stand for disrespect, your actions reflect that unwaveringly. If you allow disrespect or continue with someone who doesn't honor your worth, you're sending a mixed message. Authentic confidence won't let you return to a situation that leaves you feeling used or undervalued. When you set clear boundaries and keep your principles at the forefront, you prevent others from taking advantage of your heart, time, or energy. Focus on your goals, values, and self-respect first, and you'll naturally attract the kind of partner who aligns with them. Remember, studies show that confidence is one of the most universally attractive qualities. By prioritizing self-confidence, you're positioning yourself to find a partner who values you for exactly who you are. Focus point 3. Let go of hard games, embrace honesty and confidence instead. Confident women don't need to play games to gain attention, and men of quality aren't interested in women who do. Playing hard to get or pretending disinterest is a waste of time for both of you. A high-quality man respects a woman who is genuine and clear about her feelings, someone who doesn't manipulate to keep him guessing. While the idea of making a man chase can sound appealing, it often sends the wrong message. Men generally respond to what's right in front of them. If you're acting distant or uninterested, he'll assume that's how you truly feel, leading him to seek someone who reciprocates his interest. There's a fine line between being elusive and simply appearing indifferent, and genuine confidence doesn't require either approach. A woman who respects herself doesn't need to play hard to get because she naturally attracts men who value her directness and authenticity. When you make self-respect and confidence your priority, you'll find yourself attracting partners who are straightforward in their intentions too. Bruce Bryan encourages you to reflect on past relationships. Are you drawn to a specific type that hasn't brought fulfillment? This may be the type to avoid moving forward. High-quality men value independent, self-assured women and aren't intimidated by them. They appreciate women with standards and depth, and in turn, offer a more enriching and lasting connection. By prioritizing confidence and clarity, you're opening yourself up to a relationship based on honesty, respect, and mutual admiration. Focus point 4. Retain a little mystery, the art of not being too available. One of the strongest ways to cultivate attraction is by embracing a sense of independence and never feeling the need to chase a man. A confident woman doesn't need to be constantly available or overly eager. By valuing your own time, interests, and priorities, you allow him to appreciate the time you do share, and you give him the space to pursue you. This doesn't mean playing games. It's about genuinely valuing yourself and what you bring to the table. If you're always ready to drop everything and say yes to every invitation, you risk sending the message that there's nothing else meaningful in your life. Show that you're busy with a fulfilling life outside of the relationship, investing in hobbies, friendships, and passions that bring you joy. This naturally creates a bit of distance that makes you more intriguing and shows that you aren't dependent on his attention to feel whole. Try simple steps to maintain this balance. For example, don't always be the one texting or calling first. When you do communicate, prioritize calling over texting to foster deeper connections without falling into a pattern of constant messaging. And when he reaches out, don't feel the need to respond instantly. A small delay signals that you're focused on your own life too. This balance creates a healthy problem, worth solving, as Bruce Bryan puts it, and keeps the relationship exciting. By respecting your own time and maintaining a sense of mystery, you attract men who value and respect your independence, setting the stage for a relationship based on mutual admiration and healthy boundaries. Focus point 5. Leave the past behind, focus on the present connection. Letting go of past relationships is essential for creating a healthy, respectful connection with someone new. Speaking negatively about an ex only drags old emotions into the present, signaling that you might not be over that chapter. It can also give the impression that you carry unresolved issues or that you're prone to holding on to grudges. Instead, keep past relationships where they belong, firmly in the past. If the roles were reversed, and the person you're seeing continually brought up their ex, especially in a critical way, it would likely make you question their emotional availability or spark sympathy for the ex. Criticizing an ex doesn't draw compassion, it raises red flags about lingering attachment or unresolved pain. By choosing not to discuss old relationships, you maintain an aura of positivity and respect. This approach also shows loyalty and maturity, two qualities that are highly attractive and essential for a strong foundation in any new relationship. Remember, past relationships don't define you, and they hold no bearing on who you are today. Leave them behind, focus on the present, and allow yourself to fully experience a new connection without any shadows from the past. Focus point 6. Embrace flexibility in dating. Go with the flow. Dating can be unpredictable, filled with last-minute plan changes and unexpected twists. While it's tempting to hold on to rigid rules for self-protection, learning to approach dating with flexibility can make the experience more enjoyable and less stressful. Allow some space for spontaneity, understanding that sometimes schedules will conflict, and a canceled date doesn't necessarily mean lack of interest. That said, if these cancellations become a pattern, it's worth reassessing. The early stages of dating are naturally chaotic, and expecting everything to run smoothly might lead to disappointment. This doesn't mean compromising your standards, it's about understanding that dating is, by nature, a little messy. Holding too tightly to preconceived ideas can make you appear aloof or overly critical, especially if you bring past experiences into a new relationship. Every date is a fresh start, and just because one person canceled last minute doesn't mean the next will do the same. Instead of letting negative past experiences define your current approach, stay open and adaptable. Focus on your own enjoyment and growth within the dating process, and embrace the small twists and turns that come with it. Flexibility, after all, is not a sign of weakness but of strength, showing that you're secure enough to handle the surprises dating can bring without letting them affect your confidence or your standards. Focus point 7. No real man has commitment problems. Know when to walk away. When a man tells you he has issues with commitment, see it for what it is, a clear signal that he's either not looking to commit at all or simply doesn't want to commit to you. It's a common trap to believe that these problems will disappear if you wait around, but doing so can lead to disappointment and wasted time. A man who's genuinely interested and ready for a serious relationship will not shy away from commitment. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new connection, especially when he seems perfect at first. But if he hints at commitment issues, don't make excuses or lower your standards to accommodate his uncertainty. Respect your own needs by recognizing when a relationship isn't aligning with your long-term goals. By evaluating each relationship based on the man's qualities and his willingness to commit, you empower yourself to find a partner who values and desires the same level of commitment you do. When a man says he has a commitment problem, it often means he's keeping his options open and may not see you as the person he wants to commit to. Respect yourself enough to accept this and move forward. By doing so, you leave space for a relationship with someone who's eager and prepared to invest fully in you. Focus point 8. Always stay true to yourself. Embrace your passions and values. One of the most important things in a relationship is staying true to yourself. Never feel like you have to sacrifice your interests, passions, or values just to keep a man in your life. If someone truly cares for you, he will appreciate and support the things that make you unique, rather than expecting you to change or compromise who you are. If you find yourself altering your authentic self out of fear of losing the relationship, then it's not the right one for you. A high-quality man will recognize that your interests and passions are an essential part of who you are. He will value them just as much as his own and never ask you to abandon them for the sake of the relationship. Remember, a healthy relationship allows both partners to grow individually while sharing meaningful experiences together. Additionally, never tolerate being hidden or kept a secret. If a man is reluctant to show you to his friends or family, it's a red flag. A man who truly values you will be proud to share you with the important people in his life. Pay attention to how he treats you when there's no immediate expectation of intimacy. This speaks volumes about his true feelings and intentions. Stay firm in your values, pursue your passions, and don't settle for anything less than a relationship where you are respected, celebrated, and embraced for who you truly are. Focus point 9. Love yourself first. Embrace your true self. It may sound like a cliché, but it's essential. If you don't love and accept yourself, it's difficult for others to do so as well. Loving yourself isn't about vanity or being perfect, but rather about acknowledging your worth, embracing your flaws, and presenting yourself with confidence. One of the biggest traps many women fall into is complacency, sticking to the same style, routine, or way of presenting themselves because it feels safe. But, as Bruce Bryan encourages, finding your inner vixen means exploring new aspects of your style and how you express your femininity. It doesn't mean becoming overly sexual or changing who you are, but rather embracing the powerful, confident woman within. This can involve changing up your wardrobe, trying a new hairstyle, or simply focusing on how you feel about yourself, learning to love your body and recognizing the beauty in all of your imperfections. When you feel confident and attractive in your own skin, it radiates outward. It allows you to love not only how you look but who you are as a whole. And don't forget, this love should be maintained even after entering a relationship. Dress for yourself, not for anyone else. It's easy to fall into the trap of complacency once you're with someone, but you should always prioritize your own comfort, confidence, and joy above all else. Avoid focusing on the things you don't like about yourself. Criticizing yourself only reinforces negative perceptions. Instead, celebrate your uniqueness and femininity. A man who truly appreciates you will respect you for who you are, and when you love yourself first, you'll attract the same level of respect in return. Focus point 10. You deserve unconditional love, know your worth. It's crucial to understand deep within yourself that you deserve love that is unwavering and unconditional. This isn't just about romantic love, but about respect, care, and appreciation for who you are, both in good times and bad. If a man treats you poorly or leaves you, don't waste another second on him. Going back to someone who has disrespected you only continues the cycle of mistreatment. Recognizing when you're being treated unfairly and choosing to walk away is a form of self-respect. Bruce Bryan suggests dating in a way that reflects your self-worth. When you believe that you are a prize worth winning, you start showing the world the same thing. Men will be drawn to you because you exude confidence in your value and know that you won't settle for anything less than the best. After all, who wouldn't want to win the heart of someone who knows they deserve the very best? Focus on yourself and cultivate a life that makes a man who disrespects you seem unattractive. When you value yourself, others will value you too. Never settle for behavior that makes you feel less than what you truly deserve. You shouldn't have to walk on eggshells, nor should you ever lose sleep over someone who doesn't treat you with love, respect, and kindness. If a relationship is consistently draining or disappointing, it's time to walk away. There's someone out there who will treat you like the royalty you are. Remember, unconditional love is love without boundaries. This is what you deserve. Never forget your worth, and never let anyone treat you like less. Conclusion. Learning to love yourself, valuing your worth, and respecting your boundaries is essential in attracting a high-quality man who sees you in the same light. If you don't love and respect yourself enough to know what you deserve, you'll likely find yourself attracting men who don't deserve you and who may mistreat you. This cycle can trap many women, but it doesn't have to define you. Too many men make excuses, whether it's that they're not ready, have past baggage, or other reasons that prevent them from offering you a committed relationship. A real, high-quality man will not make these excuses. If he's not ready or committed to you after a reasonable period of dating, it's time to walk away. Don't wait for him to be ready, because your time is valuable. Be strong enough to recognize when someone isn't right for you and move on with your life. Never chase men again. Teaches you that by embracing who you are, believing in yourself, and not settling for less, you will attract a man who views you as a prize worth pursuing. You deserve a love that is unconditional, fulfilling, and built on mutual respect. You deserve nothing less than that. Thank you for listening to Never Chase Men Again. We've covered essential aspects of relationships and self-worth, focusing on the importance of maintaining high standards and never settling for less than you deserve. Here's a quick summary of the key focus points from this audiobook. Key focus points. Love and respect yourself first. Learn to embrace who you are, your passions, and your values. When you love yourself, you will attract people who value you in the same way. Never settle for less. A high-quality man will respect you and commit to you, without making excuses. If someone isn't ready for a commitment, don't waste your time. The power of boundaries. Recognize when someone mistreats you and act accordingly. Never stay in a situation where you're not being treated with respect. Embrace your uniqueness. Never change who you are to keep a man in your life. A real partner will celebrate your individuality. The cycle of mistreatment. Identify patterns in your past relationships and avoid falling into the trap of repeating unhealthy dynamics. Practical recommendations. Embrace self-love. Write down your positive qualities and remind yourself of them daily. The more you believe in yourself, the more others will. Set clear boundaries. Don't accept behaviors that make you feel undervalued. Walk away from situations that don't align with your standards. Reflect on your past. Take time to understand the types of men you've been attracted to and recognize the patterns that have led to unfulfilling relationships. Use this awareness to make better choices moving forward. Reflecting on the experience, this audiobook has been about more than just dating advice. It's about creating a mindset where you honor yourself and never settle for less than you deserve. The lessons shared in this audiobook are about understanding your worth, maintaining self-respect, and knowing when to move on from situations that don't serve you. Gratitude and call to action. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope this audiobook has been helpful and has given you a fresh perspective on dating and relationships. If you found this content valuable, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who may benefit. Your support helps keep this channel going, and I appreciate you being part of the journey. For English language learners, remember, the more you listen, the better you speak. Engaging with this content is a great way to improve your language skills, expand your vocabulary, and strengthen your listening comprehension. Stay true to yourself, and keep learning and growing.